Question 2, solve the equation by completing the square. So remember, anytime that you want to complete the square, the very first thing that we want to do is we want to make room for c. So we need to move this constant to the other side. So if we have x squared plus 4x minus 1 is equal to 0, we're going to add 1 to both sides, because what we want the left-hand side to be is a perfect square trinomial, which means that we can factor it into 2 of the same factor. So x squared plus 4x, and this is where we're going to leave that space, is equal to 1 plus, and remember, whatever we add to one side, we also have to add to the other side. So the way that we get this number here is we take this linear term, we divide the coefficient by 2, so cut this number in half, which is 2, and then square that number. So 2 squared is 4. So we're going to add 4 to both sides. So this side is just going to be x plus 2 squared. So this plus 2 is coming from half of this number right here. So the sign has to stay the same, and this number is just getting cut in half to get this one right here. And it's equal to whatever 1 plus 4 is, which is 5 in this case. So next thing that we want to do is we need to get rid of the squared here. So we want to figure out what x is. So we're going to take the square root on both sides. And when we take the square root, we need to remember to do plus and minus. And so these two are going to eliminate each other. So we have x plus 2 is equal to the positive and negative version of the square root of 5. And we're just going to leave it like this. We like the exact answer better than an estimation, so we don't want to change this to a decimal, which would be the estimated answer. And then we have to get x by itself, so we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. And remember, you can't subtract 2 from 5 because this isn't really 5, it's the square root of 5. We don't know what that decimal is. So we have x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 5. And so the way that you would put that in here is x is equal to negative 2 plus the square root of 5, and x equals negative 2 minus the square root of 5.